Hello, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love and life. I'll be asking our guides about your current path and to illuminate your journey. And I may also ask them where they'd like you to be. And at the end, I'll draw a card focusing on the elemental energy to help you along the path this week. Speaking of energies, I felt like there was at least one animal spirit guide here for y'all. And sure enough, we already have one. Let's see what else we have along the path for Aquarius. What do I have for Aquarius today? Well, that one jumped out. I'll take that one. I saw you. Little kitty. Coming in and out. I saw you. Oh, 2 kitties. Dang. 3 altogether if you want to count all the pictures here. Oh, dang. That's cool. I like how these are both feline energies, but they're very different in how they approach situations, because the tigers are, these cards, this one's focused more on like that fire element, about being passionate, bold, brave, leaping at a situation when you see it. And the snow leopard is about it kind of being more stealthy, using your intuition, being a little bit more low-key, and trusting in that perfect moment, I kind of think like both of these together are kind of like them saying like, hey, like we both are very good at what we do here, and I feel like that's you, just you being you. You are fiery sometimes and you can be bold, but you also know when to kind of like lay back and like listen to your intuition, kind of feel out situations, and then wait for that moment. So I also thought the cats wanted to talk to you, so yeah, I guess so. Kitty day for Aquarius. We also have watching, so you're keeping your eye on a situation here. Yeah, this has that snow leopard vibe, right? Of that kind of like taking your time and watching. And I feel like you do want to go though. Like you want to like, take action towards this. Let's see. I'm going to use the Mystical Manga Tarot for where you are now and the Crow Tarot for your journey. And then I have Spirit Song Tarot here. And the end for card to vibe with. Well, dang. Aquarius has the Death card right away. I like this Death card. He's a friggin' rocker, man. He is swinging that scythe like it's nobody's business. Alright, we have also the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I love that Death card in this deck, though. I can hold it up for y'all, too, for you to see here. Like, let me just put these all the way over there and have to bring them all the way back. But yeah, I think he's a badass in this one. I feel like this is you fully embracing a time to trust in yourself and a new direction that you want to step off in, into love, into something that makes your heart go. Because I mean, this guy, he might be dead, but he is friggin' rocking it. He's rocking. And the Hermit is, taking that time to yourself, like that card there. I like that. I like how this kind of flows here with the cards are kind of like waiting, but then also like pouncing, right? Like going within, thinking about things, but knowing that you're, maybe you're just like waiting for that right opportunity, right, to come along here. With that Ace of Cups, that that might be that opportunity is knocking right now. All right, so we'll see here where your journey is going to take you, Aquarius. Aquarius. Queen of Wands. Nice, nice. What else do we have for Aquarius? The Moon. That makes sense. The High Priestess. I feel like a lot of the air signs have gotten the High Priestess. Maybe even the Queen of Wands. I feel feel like y'all are at that, you know, stage of like where you're like in your power, listening to your intuition, like knowing that even if you can't see everything, the answers are out there. The Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. So we'll find out here if this is all connected or if these are separate things. Because it looks like you've had heartbreak over situation. Right, I mean, I guess that makes sense here with the Death card. So it could be that, you know, you guys, I don't know who, whatever, that you ended a situation with somebody, or, you know, if it's a work situation, maybe you decided to change things up, or if it's, like, usually it's like an energy that comes in and it kind of just disrupts everything because it's, you know, you're really only supposed to be dealing with two energies in love, right? And so when you add another one in there, things can get messy regardless of if it's a work, if it's somebody else, if it's whatever, you know. Too much juggling. So I feel like you can't see everything right now. You are trying so hard though because you really want to keep going, but I feel like, you know, this heartache, it's still weighing on you a little bit. I feel like it might, you know, come back to kind of trip you up a little bit here, but I feel like you are also in this energy of knowing what you want, and you're like, you know, that even if you can't really see everything right now, that there's better out there for you. Because you do feel something passionate right now. Like you do have this opportunity here in love right now. And it might even be self-love. I mean, you know, kind of a situation where you're like discovering what makes you feel passionate again, right? It can definitely also be another energy coming in too. Or even you just seeing the possibilities out there right now, or wanting the possibilities, deciding, hey, do I want to have love right now, or do I want to work on something else? And I feel like you're looking for clarity. I'm gonna ask them, because I did say that I just said, you know, like you're looking for clarity, but I'm wondering if you are ready for that. But I'm gonna ask because it could be that maybe you just need to heal right now, or maybe focus on something else. Right? Because you're at that stage of like new me, right? The Hierophant. Oh dears. That might have been too many, but so we have the Tower here on the Three of Swords about the heartbreak. The Hierophant, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. I feel like whatever happened here with this situation that caused you some heartbreak in your thoughts, that the reason it did so was because I feel like this opportunity I feel like the energy that was there just wasn't right. I feel like you learned something along the way, or I feel like even just you came to this realization that you have better out there, and I feel like there's something here about learning and messages, and you deciding that like what you're leaving behind is actually better for you. like it still might leave you feeling sad, but it's also leaving you feeling hopeful. Because tower moments, they can be things that disrupt your stability, whether that's in, mental health wise, spiritually. It can be things that happen in your life to kind of like shake things up, to kind of make you realize, like, hey, like, um, this isn't any good for you. We want you to build, like, this needs to be built on a stable, solid foundation, and what's here is just no good anymore. We want to change this up. Um, and it's not like you can't fly. It's not like you can't get yourself out of the situation here. Right? I feel like with this card, this tower card especially, sorry if it's dark, but I feel like that's kind of what happened here, is that there was a situation that you learned about and you made this decision here that you're just happier finding something better to put yourself into. Regardless if this was a new opportunity or whatever, or something that you were thinking about doing that just didn't work out, or something that you had been doing for a while that you're just like, yeah, no, I'm done. Like there's just too much, there's like this other energy here that I'm just not working with, that I just don't feel like it's just not what I want. And it could be that the person just maybe wasn't communicating on the same level as you were. Maybe they just didn't want to invest in the same things as you. They just kind of had you feeling like, yeah, no, I can do better. Like, I'm on another level, kind of a thing. But anyway, I'm gonna move away from that. Um, let's see what else we have here. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles, or Eight of Pentacles? Sorry. I can always grab another deck here too. I just want to see if this is something that you're working on, or if this is connected to that past energy. Okay, it looks like something that you've just been working on for a while. You might even, I feel like this is you just focusing more on your home life and stuff like that. Maybe more on what's going on around you, kind of trying to stay in the moment and work on work, work on the things that you really love and that you've put your heart and soul into. Things that are actually stable, that help you feel grounded during this time. Yeah, like I just feel like this other energy, just you're just kind of like refocusing here. So it could just be that, whatever this was, the shake up. And I mean, it might be love, it might not be, even just might be you, deciding, hey, like, I need to focus more on this one thing. I have too much going on in my life, too many things going in and out, and like, I don't like this, like, I don't like how I'm feeling. So I am gonna focus on the things that I do feel in my heart, the things that I have been working on, things that are going to be with me for the long term. Because I see that's working out really well for you here as you're embracing this kind of new fire, this new look on life, this new you. And I feel like you're taking a lot of time too to yourself, just kind of like do this and feel it out. Like, I feel like there's a lot of self-discovery here. You maybe like leaning on and learning about your spirituality here, because you're trying to, look ahead here. Oh yeah, the Emperor. Oh, the Death card again. You are fully embracing this new life, dudes. So yeah, that one twice. Just gonna go show you. Yeah, new beginnings. You're all about the new beginnings. That's amazing. I love that. And with the Emperor card, And then you also have the Knight of Swords, which is being very focused, and it's that next level up from the Page of Swords as far as communication goes. You know, I guess my only suggestion with that would be was just to maintain a level of like intuition. You know, maintain a level of like letting your feelings kind of talk to you here with that energy. You know, make sure not to over focus. You know, to the point where you start to feel negative about things, or you know, don't let the things that you like become a burden either. But I see you going into like embracing this change and going into boss mode. And I feel like you're going to level up in as far as like the things that you're learning here. And you're just going to keep working on what you're working on. And I feel like you're going to, you might have like an energy coming in here that's maybe a bit of a smooth talker, maybe, or maybe even seems maybe like they maybe don't tell you everything all the time, or maybe you feel like you have to be that way. But I kind of just see you keeping your head down and kind of wanting to fly solo on this, to be honest. With these energies here, and you know, you do that Queen of Fire too, you know, and she's very focused on her projects and what she's working on. Let's see. I'm just going to ask about the moon. I feel like your reading's getting really long. It doesn't clarify so much, but I'm like, this is interesting. This is a lot of like inside thinking, a lot of inner work here. The Ten of Swords. This is you releasing those negative thoughts. Are they going to be able to release these negative thoughts? Because it looks like that's what they're worried about, that they can't quite see right now if they're going to be able to do this. Alright, you know what? This is just too many, but... We have the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to try. I mean, you're going to try to, like, get rid of this negativity here. I think you're going to find, like, since you are, I feel like you already are working on something that's kind of taking your focus away from any unhappiness that you might have going on with this change, this upheaval. Because, you know, with the Chariot here, like, this is, like, another card about change, about victory and success in what you're doing. Kind of like, you know, as you keep moving forward here, you know, it's about momentum. And then we have the King of Pentacles, who's actually very, very stable and solid. He's very loyal. You know, he's that authority who takes care of everybody and everything and makes sure there's abundance in his kingdom. You know, along with cards of, you know, maybe carrying a burden that you don't really need to, but also finding solace in things from the past that make you happy again, that kind of bring back those like little like happy nostalgic moments. So you might struggle a little bit here to release those thoughts. You know, it might be something that that you're going to have to maybe even possibly you know, when you're in this hermit mode, you're kind of like lean on those past experiences with these things, and know that you had happiness in the past and you're going to have happiness again in the future, you know. Regardless of whether you're with others or not, you know. And I do see like crows, like other crows in the backgrounds in a lot of these cards here. Oh, none of them are focused on them. I feel like you do have people in the background of your life right now, but I feel like you're also just more focused on you, and like focusing on the long term here and keeping things moving, and not really kind of wanting to face maybe this anxiety that you have about not maybe being able to see everything. We'll see here. I just want to ask about that Seven of Swords, the Strength card. So yeah, just, you know, I feel like you're employing this, you know, steady, you know, courageous, intuitive strength, you know. It's not about roaring your way through everything, especially with this card in this deck. It's about finding stability in the infinity through gentleness and love. Trusting in, um, I want to say, like your guides. Especially, you had the card too here of the High Priestess, trusting in the divine. And I feel like even if you do have some anxiety about stuff here, about releasing this, like, if you start to feel burned and if you start to feel like things are getting too heavy and you just like, you know, they are suggesting, just be gentle with yourself. Focus on the things that you are working on that make you feel stable. Let those anxieties go. Let that depression or whatever go here. Just because you can't see everything, right? But you're trusting in your inner wisdom here, I believe, trying to like shed light on these things so that you can let it go. And you're finding this quiet strength within you. And this is Leo energy. This is more fire energy here. I think that you're on your way here. I feel like you're not letting anything stop you. All right, so I'm going to get one last card here to wrap it up. Oh, goodness. All right, that was fast. So this is the Spirit Song Tarot. And we have the Page of Shells and the Knight of Feathers. These ones are kind of hard to see on the thing. But we have a little tree frog here in one. And then what looks like, I'm not sure if this is like a wolf or a jackal or something of that nature, maybe. The Knight of Feathers. So we have water and air. Oh, we have the Knight of Feathers here too. About communication. I'm like, do we have the... but anyway, so I definitely feel like they're saying, focus on your thoughts, on that communication, on being clear about things and focused, right? Not letting things get wishy-washy or too in your head or too far down the rabbit hole, kind of, keeping it light and happy, reminding yourself what makes you happy, taking those few seconds even to unwind and not work on anything. Just do something that makes you feel fun and engages your mind and gets your thoughts moving, doing something that makes you feel lighthearted and fun. So if you need an element to focus on, the universe is suggesting water and air, that feeling of lightness and happiness, floating through the air. All right, Aquarius, I will talk to you later. Have a great day.